Hi, this is a very quick demonstration and run through of some of the new features that are available with ArcSight ESM 6.8 and the web interface that's provided. It is actually significantly moved on from its capability that we've done and had previously, and I just wanted to run through some of the high-level features around that. I'll dig into some specifics in a minute, and just to give a quick walkthrough of what we have. So I'm here. I'm actually running this on a VM demo system that we have, just to show some of the things that we have as part of the capabilities that we've added as part of ESM 6.8. So when I first log into the web interface, I get thrown into my notifications and my cases pages. And from here, I can see all the various aspects of what's going on. So I can actually click in, for example, I'll just click onto this particular notification, and I can go to the notifications panel. I can also see it from up here as well, and then from there I can then click in and see the further detail around it. You can see here I can see the correlation and the base events. I can do some annotation and so on. So it's very quick, it's very simple and very straightforward to see. If I want to, I can actually jump to my cases as well. In fact, you saw I can actually jump to the case I was looking at a second ago there, and do the follow-up, the events and so on. I can also change the stages as well if I'd locked it. So if I just lock the event, yes, and then I can change the various aspects. I'm actually going to cancel that. So we have integrated the case and notification system. It's very simple and easy to navigate, and you get the event data as well. What is actually a bit more useful around from a investigation and triage aspect is we've added capabilities around active channels and event searches. So we can now go to the active channel itself. So I actually have a couple available here. So I'm actually going to go to my demo live event here. And it just brings up an active channel. It's very similar to what you may have seen and used within the console itself. We can see the color coding, we can see the actual visualization bar, we can see the events here. In fact, actually you can click on an event here, you can view the details around that event if you wanted to, around the full details, or you can actually add the event to a case or do annotation too. So it's all there, it's all powerful, and it's actually, as you can see there, it's updating in real time. I don't need to do a research or anything around that. It does it very simply and quickly. The next aspect is what we call event search, and we can actually do a very simple search around data. So I'm just doing a blank search. It's going to search all data. At this point, it's in the last 5 minutes here, and now I can see all the data that I have just viewed. So it's a similar view to what we have with an active channel. The important thing is we see all the data, and now I can just very simply create a search query around what I'm interested in. So in fact, actually, I can just click on a highlighted field. Notice how it automatically highlights that for me, and then from there, I can just click on that. It actually enters the search criteria in my search interface there, and now starts to display some of the data. So now I'm starting to see some information of what I'm interested in, and I can very quickly go through data. In fact, actually, I can drill down and go, I'm interested in that particular IP address. So I can click on it and see how it adds it to there. So I can very quickly and easily search through the data and see what's going on, and now I'm interested in this IP address, and I can go back to my active channels and do some further investigation from that point of view. It does support doing reports. The reporting engine's in there. You can't create them, but what you can do is you can run them and view them. So that's a much more useful capability within the web interface, especially around PDF and HTML reports too. And finally, we have the administration capability. We have had the administration capability since version 6, but we've further elaborated and built on that. We can now peer multiple systems together. We can manage the storage and archive capabilities as well. So we're up to 12 terabytes worth of total storage, and we can manage all the archives as well. Now this is running on my VM system, so I have limited storage. So as you can see, it's just going through and understanding what the archives are available to me. But I can, again, through the same interface, enable or deactivate the archives as I need them, and I can see what's going on. So I can see the data and see the information and what's progressed and what's not working. I can also manage my mapping of how I want to do the storage groups, and then ultimately how I'm managing the storage as a whole. And we can see very easily what's going on. So that is a very quick and very simple whistle-stop tour of the new ArcSight Command Center and what's provided within it, and some of the key features that's provided as part of version 6.8. Thank you very much.